Hey, this is Katie here, and today I'll be talking about why Command and Conquer World 2 is so awesome. The first two Command and Conquer games, like Command and Conquer and Command and Conquer World, are good. They're great, but not as good as Command and Conquer 2, which is like the best in the series, in my opinion. I prefer the remasters of Command and Conquer because they look better graphically and visually. They look amazing, and I wish they added ray tracing mode to the remaster edition, but it is what it is. You can't do anything about that. And I wish they add the DLSS to it too, just because for ray tracing mode, which will look better. I like DLSS a lot because it's AI upscaling. You get more frames, and sometimes it looks better. It's a hit or miss sometimes. And also, that's not here what I'm talking about. I'm going to talk about why Command & Conquer World 2 is so awesome. Number one, the gameplay and the story. I'm going to put those two together because the story is top tier in the Command & Conquer games. Command & Conquer 2 has the best story. World series has like the best story in EA in the Command & Conquer franchise. Just because it's when Hitler never rose to power. And World War II never happened, and the Soviets get involved with the USA. This is all fictional, guys. And Albert Einstein's in it, I think. I don't know. The story is a little bit confusing. If you really get it, it's really good. I highly recommend this game. The story, just for its story. And the gameplay is awesome. It's like one of the best it's the best real strategy games until Warcraft 3 came out, which is the best real-time strategy game ever. I'm going to talk about that in the other video too, which is one of my favorite games of all time, Warcraft 3. And Reforged, it's not that good. I played it, but it still counted as Warcraft 3, but it's still phenomenal. Warcraft 3, one of my favorite games. I'm going to talk about that in the other video. And also, Command & Conquer World War 2 is, the gameplay-wise, it's amazing. EA went full nuts in it. And also, I like using the Soviets in the game because they're a lot easier to control than the US side, because the US side, I don't know what I'm doing actually. If you can help me with that, comment down below. Show me some gameplay. And another reason, I'm going to give you a little history. After a year after the game release, after 9/11, they had to change the cover box art to American flag to a mushroom cloud. I found that kind of weird, but it's a year after the game released, so it is what it is. Can't do nothing about it. And Command & Conquer World is my favorite, if not my favorite Command & Conquer game in the whole World 2 in the whole series. Come on, EA, remaster this game for us. And another reason this game's so awesome, because you could get to choose the Soviets or the US, or Alliance forces, which is really cool. I choose the Soviets because I just found an interest in alternate history interesting. Like Wolfenstein, this game, it's better than Wolfenstein in my opinion. compared to the story. And also, if EA wants to make a remaster of this game, go right ahead. I would freaking love it. I'll buy it day fucking one, dude. I'll go right ahead and buy it day one. Even though I have the original on Steam. I'm trying to get every Command & Conquer game on Steam, which I do so far. I have. And also, another reason why this game is so awesome is because of the strategy. It's so much good in the game. EA did a really good job at it. This one EA used to make banger after banger games, like Burnout 3, Medal of Honor, and Command & Conquer. I just love this game a lot. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Not of all time. Favorite RTS games of all time with Warcraft 3. Just because they went filled in it. And EA needs to remaster this game in the future. In conclusion, before getting into in conclusion, I'm talking about what I will rate this game. This game has the best AI I have never seen in any RTS game, with Warcraft 3, of course. So I will keep mentioning Warcraft 3 because it just gets on to me a lot. It's so much fun. And this game has the best story of any RTS game ever. It's better than Warcraft 3 in my opinion, story-wise. And I hope someday, and also this game has good AI, awesome story, good gameplay. The graphics look really good if you upscale to 1080p or even 4K at that matter, because I have a 4060. I could probably upscale it to 4K if I really wanted to. It still looks pretty good. But there's probably some mods out there that you can enhance the graphics, but I don't want to do that because the game looks just fine for the way it is. Because I like those retro style games, RTS games. I hope someday they remaster the entire game, because they did it for Command & Conquer and Warlord Original, which are really good games, by the way. Command & Conquer, a game franchise that should come back in the future. And also, Command & Conquer 2, Warlord 2 is the best in the series. Story-wise, gameplay-wise, AI-wise, graphics-wise. Back in 2000, man, the graphics were phenomenal on the PC. I wish they ported it to consoles like on PlayStation 2 and Xbox, but instead EA didn't want to do that. If they make a remaster version of that game, it has to be on PS5 and Xbox Series X. Guaranteed. It has to be on there. And PC, of course. Because I just do want it on there. And in conclusion, I give this game a 10 out of 10 because it's the perfect RTX game next to Warcraft 3 Original. Because it has everything that a real-time strategy game should have. Everything good about it. Everything that has awesome into this game. And Also, Command & Conquer is my top 3 favorite RTS series games of all time. It's with Warcraft, Command & Conquer, and StarCraft, of course. This is, in conclusion, this game, EA abandoned this whole franchise after they remastered out back in 2010 after they made a really bad Command & Conquer 4, which was story sucked balls, by the way. Don't play it. I will go into it why Command & Conquer 4 is so awful. I will talk about that in the other video. That's going to be I'm going to talk about it in the other video. I am Katie. Comment down below, what do you think about Command & Conquer Red Alert 2? What will you rate it out of 10? I am out.